Well, happening now in North Idaho, a group hoping to make Sandpoint a sanctuary city for refugees is hosting an informational meeting right now, hoping to change minds, but the town remains divided. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Nadine Woodward. Now, those firm on keeping the Sandpoint the way it is are questioning the presenters and the information that they are sharing tonight. KXLY4's Kyle Simchuk working for you in North Idaho. He's at the Sandpoint Community Center where that meeting started just about a half hour ago. Kyle, how are things going there?
Well, Nadine, this meeting started at 5:30, but it filled up quickly. People already being turned away by the fire marshal, who says this community center only holds 150 people. Let me step aside so you can see just all these people out here, many protesting this refugee idea. It just goes to show how passionate people are here on both sides of the issue. Sandpoint is a close-knit community, but the topic of refugees and resettlement has divided the town for years.
I know they try to paint us as being in fear and haters.
In 2016, the mayor considered making Sandpoint a welcoming place for refugees, but that didn't go over well with many citizens, including Jackie Guinan.
We really don't think we should be calling them refugees. They are actually economic migrants.
Many opposed to refugees in Sandpoint plan to make their voices heard tonight at a public meeting.
Hopefully people will meet each other and agree perhaps to have civil conversations instead of yelling at each other.
Stan Norman helped organize the event, featuring two speakers from Boise who have helped several refugee families.
It's good information, they're experienced, and they've gone through the process.
Stan knows many oppose the idea of refugees in Sandpoint.
I think it's sort of a not in my backyard reaction to the idea caused by terrorist incidents around the world.
He says tonight isn't a debate on whether the town should welcome refugees. In fact, he doesn't think Sandpoint would be the best place for them.
There's a lot of problems with Sandpoint being a resettlement area, just employment, housing, all those things. You almost have to have an urban center.
Yet some are still skeptical of the meeting's intent.
We're concerned about this is a backdoor effort by the Chamber of Commerce.
Jackie believes Sandpoint needs to care for its own citizens before helping others.
We're still trying to figure out how to take care of our own vets and homeless and poor, and we feel we need to get our own house in order before we can focus on bringing people in from other areas.
Now, so far, everyone here is being respectful, and that's exactly what organizers had hoped for. We will, of course, have much more on tonight's event at 11 on KXLY4. Reporting live in Sandpoint, Kyle Simchuk, KXLY4 News.
Thank you, Kyle.